Where are Mughals now? So, in 1605, the Mughal Emperor Akbar the Great died. His son Jahangir came to power, and under his rule, the empire reached its peak. His successors, Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb, also did a pretty good job of keeping the empire together. But after Aurangzeb, the story is a bit different. His son Muhammad Shah was a weak ruler, and during his reign, the empire started to decline. By the end of the 18th century, the Marathas had taken over most of the northern Indian states. The British were also becoming a serious threat. So in 1707, when Muhammad Shah died, his son, Bahadur Shah Zafar, who was a poet at heart, succeeded him at a very young age. Now, Bahadur Shah didn't want to rule, he wanted to be a poet, so he appointed his wife, Begum Samru, as regent. You see, Samru was a very capable administrator, and under her rule, the empire saw a revival. She managed to stop the Maratha invasions, but the British were still a problem. And in 1760, they defeated the Mughals at the Battle of Buxar. After this defeat, Samru had to flee to Delhi, and from there she sent a letter to Shah Alam II pleading for help. Alam II, however, was more interested in poetry than his kingdom. So he too refused to help, and Samru was forced to raise an army to protect herself. In 1772, she marched towards Delhi to take over the rule, but she was defeated by her own son, Jalaluddin Muhammad Khan, who was, you guessed it, a poet. Yep, the guy who betrayed his mother and took the throne was a poet. Now, this would have been less tragic if it was just a normal case of a son killing his mother to take the throne, but this guy killed his mother to become a puppet emperor. I mean, look at this picture. Who looks like the puppet emperor, and who looks like the real emperor here? So after taking the throne, he appointed his uncle, Shuja ad-Din Muhammad Khan, as the prime minister. Now, this uncle was a lot more interested in power than poetry, but he too was a failure. The Marathas kept attacking, and the British kept expanding their territories. And in 1857, the Sepoy Mutiny broke out. As for Bahadur Shah Zafar, he spent most of his time composing poetry, and in 1862, he died, not knowing that his empire was on the verge of collapse. If you think that's sad, wait till you hear the sad demise of the Wajid Ali Shah, the last king of Oudh. Before the Sepoy Mutiny, the British had annexed his kingdom and exiled him to Rangoon, Burma, where he died in 1887, 139 years before India got its independence. So where are the Mughals today? Well, they're all dead, guys. Every single one of them is dead. No living descendants of Genghis Khan can be found in India or anywhere else for that matter. In fact, India's got a pretty good track record of killing invaders. Genghis Khan, Timur, Babur, all of them are dead. Only one Mughal is alive and kicking, and that's Shah Jahan, the man who built the Taj. He is immortal. Now, I know this episode was mostly about the decline of the Mughal Empire, but trust me, we'll get to the golden days of the empire soon. There were great emperors like Akbar, Jahangir, Shah Jahan, and Aurangzeb. We'll definitely make episodes on them. But for now, thank you for watching. See you next time.